Welcome to the ArmaniTalks podcast. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this podcast, I'm helping you level up your 5 soft skills: public speaking, storytelling, social dynamics, emotional intelligence, and creativity. 5 soft skills for you to change your life forever, skyrocket your confidence along the way. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the importance of tiny, atomic, fragmented little wins and the role that those tiny little wins play in terms of building big, large, gargantuan wins. Since starting the ArmaniTalks brand, I've been releasing a whole bunch of content: YouTube videos, podcasts, tweets. And one of the features regarding the ArmaniTalks brand is the free daily email list. Did you just say daily? Ain't no one got time for daily email lists. That's just a little too much. Sure, you may be correct for a certain segment of the population. For a certain segment of the population, a daily email list is too much. But for another segment, it's just the perfect amount. And for my loyal readers, they read it every single day. And those are the people that I am trying to attract. After sending out hundreds of emails for the past hundreds of days, every now and then I get a subscriber contacting me and asking me, "Yo, Armani, I love these stories. Question though, do you have a place where all these stories are compiled in one area?" And I end up asking, "Like a book?" And then they're like, "Whoa, I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking a website link with all the other short stories. But yeah, a book would be way better because you could hold it, you could touch it, you could see it. It would be a brand new experience." This was a brilliant idea, and I had no clue why I didn't do that already. So for the next couple of days, what I ended up doing was going on Gmail, going on Aweber, and transferring all the files into Microsoft Document. This book is going to be great. But notice what I said, this book, implying that it was just going to be one. Once I was done transferring everything, I looked at the final amount of pages on Microsoft Word. Can you guess how many pages it was? I have no clue. It was 2,500 pages, which is roughly around 350,000 plus words. My mind was blown. Armani, before you were talking about making this just one book. Good luck. This is going to require multiple books. I was shocked because I had no clue that it was that many pages. If you told me when I was first starting ArmaniTalks that, "Yo, Armani, do you know that you are going to be writing 2,500 pages worth of content?" I would have gotten my palm. I would have put it on your forehead to feel if you were sick. Because no way in hell am I going to be writing that many pages. Nor did I know. I did not know that it was going to be that many pages. What I did know was that every single day at 7 p.m., a short story needs to be sent to the subscribers. That was a little win that I was able to perceive. Let's say my day was going awful. Everything is going bad on that one particular day. As long as I sent that email at 7 p.m., then I knew that today was a good day. That was a tiny little win. And through a bunch of those tiny little wins, eventually, as hundreds of days have passed on by, at this point, there is a gargantuan win. Due to a lot of the past efforts and work, at this point, it's much easier to have content which can build wealth into the future aka a book. But hear me out very clearly. That was not something that I was expecting in the beginning stages. I see a lot of advice that often talks about you need to get extremely clear and targeted with your goals. And I like that. But there's another factor in terms of goal setting, which is operating in terms of uncertainty. Because sometimes we don't know the level of impact that small actions can take on a much later basis. Something small and tiny, repeated over time, can turn into something large and gargantuan. The beauty about this philosophy is that it is not something that strictly is limited to writing. Writing is just one of the many domains that this mindset can be applied. Whichever task it is, before focusing on the gargantuan aspect and giving yourself a damn panic attack, focus on the tiny little stuff, the fragments, the micro elements. And this allows the mind to compute. This allows the mind to be extremely friendly, not fearful. Gargantuan goals make the mind feel fearful at first. So there's no harm in the game of easing it in. And as time elapses, when you see, let's say, your 2,500 pages staring back at you, you're not going to feel intimidated. You're going to feel proud. You're not going to feel scared. You're going to feel brave. That's the hidden power of small goals and allowing it to avalanche over time. Thank you for joining the ArmaniTalks podcast, and I'll catch you on the next episode.